Today we'll be trading for the first time in Madden 23 franchise. The first player that we're going to attempt to trade for today is the only quarterback drafted in the first round. Yes, he might only be a 68 rated, but this is going to be so interesting with the new motivations and tags because they have him set as their future starter and QB of the future. So how much is that actually going to affect his trade value? I mean, is this going to be as simple as like trading away some running back like James Cook? He is a rookie himself, so a 75 running back who they are interested in for a 68 rated quarterback of the future. Really not expecting much here. I mean, that's actually pretty promising. Now in total, we're going to attempt to trade for 2 rookies, 2 veterans over 90 overall, 2 above average rated quarterbacks, 1 superstar quarterback, and then 3 players I predict could win the MVP this year. And I'll come back after the season, and if none of those 3 players actually won the MVP, I've got to give away $100 to a random subscriber in the comments. Now I do want to throw in some sort of draft pick. We'll just go with like our 3rd rounder. We'll submit this through, and it's getting closer. Now it is important for me to use the minimum value possible to get these trades accepted because the goal is to trade for all of our targets today by just using the Bills roster. And if I succeed in doing that, you have to subscribe. I think that's a decent deal. So we threw in Isaiah McKenzie. I don't think he'll quite be enough, but if we go ahead and throw in like a 3rd round selection on top of this deal, we'll submit this through, and oh my god, it's so close. But if we sprinkle a little magic and turn that 3rd into a 2nd from next year, that's gotta be enough to tip us over the line, and boom, our first trade has been accepted. I mean, I think that's a pretty decent package for a quarterback of the future. Now, the next rookie we're gonna have to trade for today is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Treylon Burks. Now, he himself is only a 73. He doesn't even have good development, but he is listed as a day 1 starter, so it'll be more difficult than what his ratings suggest. I'm just curious, like, what if we traded a rookie of our own? Khalil Shakir, I know he's lower rated. They don't want him. Just curious. That's kind of what I thought. We'll do Duke Johnson in the deal because he's a 73 rated just as Treylon. Throw in a 73 overall Tavon Austin instead. Like, these are stinkers, but like, I just want to finesse the system if we can. Now from here, we also throw in a 3rd round selection. Like, I don't quite think this will be enough, but I'm interested. Yeah, it's about halfway now. Roger Saffold, that's hilarious. Former Titan. Imagine this trade actually gets accepted. This would be the literal ultimate finesse for the Bills. Oh my god, literally 2 former Titans from last year. I just want to see how close this is. It's over halfway now. Now from here, we go in and throw that 3rd round selection. This might be enough. Not quite. How about a 2nd round draft pick instead? And it's getting so close. We threw in OJ Howard instead, and I kind of want to go back to the 3rd round draft pick to try to save the 2nd. Oh, come on. Please be enough. There. Come on, the 2nd has got to be enough. It's getting closer. Like, do I just go all out already and go ahead and trade our 1st from next year? We're going to submit this into the universe, and it has been accepted. Treylon Burks is now a Buffalo Bill. Sponsor time. I'd like to give a massive shout out to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. HelloFresh makes cooking at home super fun and easy as they deliver fresh, pre-measured ingredients right to your door with a super easy to follow step-by-step recipe so that you can have a super tasty hot meal ready to eat in around 30 minutes or less. And not to mention that HelloFresh is extremely affordable as they are up to 72% cheaper than eating at a restaurant or grocery shopping. Every single meal that I've ever gotten from HelloFresh has been super easy to make and extremely tasty, and even my girlfriend loves everything about HelloFresh, and as soon as our package was delivered, she was ready to get started so we could eat. We went with the stuffed peppers for our first meal, and let me tell you, that was a massive dub. And as I mentioned, we started our meal prep and we were eating within 30 minutes, and being able to prepare from start to finish such good quality meals in such a short amount of time is so big, especially for people like me with such a busy schedule. And HelloFresh also offers veggie, pescatarian, and fit and wholesome meals to make it easy to stick to your goals no matter what they are, and especially because with HelloFresh you can eat well without having to sacrifice the flavor, and I think we all love ourselves a little bit of flavor. And right now you can use the link in the description box below, or you can simply go to HelloFresh.com and you can use code RBT for 16 free meals across 7 boxes plus 3 surprise gifts. And once you click, my description will live update the count of all the purchases. So go get your HelloFresh today. Next up is our first veteran over 90 overall, and of course we're going for Khalil Mack. And the reason I'm doing this is I just want to test out many different players out there and see what their trade values are. Like, is a 68 overall rookie harder to trade for than a 92 overall veteran? That's why we conduct science. Now off the get-go, how hilarious would a Von Miller for Khalil Mack trade be straight up? This would be the funniest thing in the entire world, and it's actually so close already. I mean, really, what can we get away with here? Like, can we really throw in like a Duke Johnson? And let's just throw in another player. I want to save my draft pick. Let's get rid of Tavon Austin as well. There's just no way that's enough, right? I don't think it budged. But from here, this is where a draft pick should be enough to tip the scale. Like maybe even a 4th from this year is enough. No? Okay, so I do think they're playing hardball a little bit. I will throw a 3rd round pick. I mean, it is Khalil Mack, and it's not moving. They are interested in Jamison Crowder. We'll submit this into the universe, and it barely bumped up. Come on, we want to bring Khalil Mack over. A 3rd round draft pick from 2024. Is this gonna be enough? Oh my god, that's stupid. But I think we all know the 3rd from this year should be enough. Submit this into the universe. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. How about just the 2nd round draft pick instead? Oh my god. Come on, bro. Somebody save me. Duke Johnson, are you gonna be the one? No. If this doesn't go through, I'm ending the video here. Looks like we're gonna continue, but gosh dang. Next big player that we're gonna trade for is a new member of the Indianapolis Colts, 91 rated Stephon Gilmore. And his player tag is award winner, so I really don't know if that's gonna affect the trade. So this is actually super interesting. We literally have 2 91 rated 31-year-old DBs. So this is literally like as even as you possibly can get. And I guess that's a fair start. We have Matt Milano that we could possibly trade away. I don't know if this will be enough, but I mean, we might as well try it at this point. And that actually went down. What do you mean? Like Teron Johnson too is yellow interest? That's more like it. But are we literally gonna have to also trade away Matt Milano? And he's green interest. This has gotta be enough. It's going backwards. What do you mean? All right, bro, this 4th round pick has got to be enough, right? No. If this 3rd round pick isn't enough, I'm freaking crying. I'm crying. Literally anybody, please. Finally. Now we have to trade for 2 above average rated quarterbacks. And yes, off the get-go, we're going for none other than Ryan Tannehill. We all know they value quarterbacks highly in this game, but regardless of what you think, he's still listed as a franchise quarterback. So the amount it's probably about to take to trade for Ryan is gonna make me puke. Come on, bro, at least be promising. Really value Ryan at 5 stars. Like, it really does seem like the trades now really all have to do about overall. So like if we traded a 84 overall for Ryan Tannehill, he's 1 overall higher. I feel like we're about to see a huge increase right here. Not really. But now if we trade away Gabriel Davis in the deal, it's orange at least. 3rd round pick, I guarantee. Yeah, it's not in the green. We also threw in Dawson Knox. I just know I would want my Titans to accept this in real life, but Madden is probably going to be declined. At least it's green. Bro, this has got to be accepted, right? Wrong. How about instead of all that, just 190 rated player? They don't need Jordan Poyer, but we're going to submit it anyway. And look at that. I told you it's all about overall now. So we literally should be able to throw in 2 7th round draft picks. And that might actually be too much, but we'll do it anyway. Submit it through. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. 6th round pick, please. That one was accepted. But as of right now, I really don't even have a feel for the trade system yet. I have a feeling this next quarterback is going to be much more difficult to trade for. That's because it's Russell Wilson, but technically has the same tag as Ryan Tannehill, so he might not be that much more difficult. Like, just off the fly, I do want to see what the 1st round pick can do right here. We'll submit it through. Okay, so this might actually be hard. All right, so like, what if we go ahead and trade away one of the guys we've gotten today, like Khalil Mack, 92 rated. He's 5 overall higher than Russell Wilson. We'll submit it through. Hey, it's halfway. Actually, what about both of these guys? Both the guys we just traded for, Khalil Mack and Stephon Gilmore, 2 guys higher rated than Russell Wilson. This isn't accepted. It's got to be super close, right? Yep. I have a feeling a 3rd round pick isn't even going to budge this. I was right. We might have to trade away another player. Like, is this where Tremaine Edmonds can be enough? No. I really think I'm going to have to throw in my 1st round draft pick for this to be accepted. And finally, it was. If anything, I think the Broncos have a good defense now. Now it's time to trade for a superstar quarterback, and you guys know where we're going. We're going with Lamar Jackson. Now, he does have X Factor, plus he's young. He's a franchise QB and an award winner. We'll see if he's harder to trade for than Russell Wilson. You know what? Actually, I'm super interested. What about a Russell Wilson for Lamar straight up trade? This should really show you how they value quarterbacks, because one is younger than the other, but they're the same rated, and one has 1 more player tag than the other. This trade attempt is for science, and it was accepted? What do you mean? I just know if I was getting Lamar Jackson back in return for Russell Wilson, I would be ecstatic. Oh no, now on to my MVP predictions. First prediction for MVP, and not every single one of these is quarterback, but I really do think Joe Burrow has a fantastic shot this year, but it's gonna be so hard to trade for. All he has is the franchise QB tag, so maybe not. How about Tre'Davious White, 3 overall higher, straight up for Joe Burrow? If this is accepted, I'll actually kind of laugh. Come on, EA, make me giggle. Not giggling. You know what? Let's also throw in Ryan Tannehill and see if they actually value quarterbacks that highly, even though he's much lower rated. No. So actually, how about about Tre'Davious White and Lamar Jackson straight up for Joe Burrow? It's in the green now. I think we're gonna need a first-round draft pick, though. Bro, we 100% just finessed the Giants. Well, how about Tre'Davious White in the 5th overall selection? Oh, please be green at least. That's okay. But now if we go in and trade away Lamar Jackson, will this actually be enough? Yes, it was. I mean, in all honesty, I think the Bengals would be dumb for declining this. Now, my MVP candidate number 2, you guys know where we're going with this. Big Derrick Henry. It's comeback season for him. But I wanted to see the trade value difference because he's a higher rated, but obviously not a quarterback. He's not over 30, has superstar X factor, and his motivations and tags does have him set as an award winner. I'm literally just going all out here. Tremaine Edmonds, Dawkins, and Dawson Knox. I have a feeling it's not going to be out of the red. What do you know? Again, I feel like it's just going to take a high-rated player like a Stephon Diggs for this to even be close. Like, will this be accepted straight up? Maybe. We'll try it. And of course it was. Derrick Henry is now a Bill. At least it does show it is possible to trade a low overall player straight up for a higher one. And my final MVP prediction, you guys know where we're going with this. 45-year-old Thomas. Now, he is in 97, and just because he's 45 doesn't mean this is going to be easy like in last Maddens. And I sort of want to try not having to trade away Josh Allen or Joe Burrow. Like, I just want to try these 3 guys again and just kind of get a feel for how they like Tom Brady on the Bucks. I mean, bro, he's 45. I mean, I am interested trying Derrick Henry straight up for Brady, same overall, but obviously one is about 20 years older. And obviously quarterback has more value than running back in this game, but I just want to see where we're at. Oh my God, this might actually be impossible. So maybe we do actually have to trade away a Joe Burrow. So Burrow and Derrick Henry for a 45-year-old. Just at least be a little bit closer. It's in the green now. We did just finesse a decent first-round pick from the Chargers. Bro, this has got to be enough. I mean, I know it's Tom Brady and all. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Now we just acquired a top 5 pick. The Bucks are literally finessing us here. Honestly, I don't even know if this is going to be accepted. Yes, it was. Finally. It only took Derrick Henry, Joe Burrow, and the 4th overall selection. And we completed all of these trades and got to keep Josh Allen, which means you have to subscribe, please. Now, you just saw how hard Tom Brady is to trade for. If you click right here, you can watch me try to trade for him in every Madden he's ever been in since Madden 2001.